I'm Sam, and I'm a 15-year-old filmmaker from the UK. And recently, I've just got into filmmaking, and I finished my second Bob film recently, just a couple of weeks ago. And when I finished it, it was like this big accomplishment because I've been working on it for weeks and weeks and weeks, like waking up at 3 a.m., 5 a.m. every single morning to edit and to plan, and it was all kind of pre-recorded, but just to get it done and get it out, it took me so much work, and it was such a massive project. And once I finally got it done, I was proud of myself. And so my brain instantly went to what the next thing would be, and that was my next film, the next episode in the series I was making, of short films documenting my life, basically. But the spark wasn't there. I already had the idea for this film that I was going to make, and the whole concept for it, but the spark for it just wasn't there. And so what I did is I just took a break off. I said meh. I said whatever. I don't care about doing this right now. And so I did what I felt like doing. I did what actually my brain went to, if that makes sense. And so I started playing more chess, and I started practicing more chess for a couple of days, and I started practicing my French more. I went rock climbing more, and I just did what I wanted, basically, with no pressure to make progress in filmmaking and all this. And then after a couple of days, the spark came back, and the inspiration for all it came back. And this past week, I've woken up every single morning at least 3:30 a.m. earlier some mornings before school, and just edited. Not editing, sorry, just planning all the whole thing. I'm not, you haven't even shot yet. I've just been I kind of edit up from the sound design, if that makes sense. I almost do the sound design first, which is a bit weird, I know, but that's what I've been doing. And I've got the whole thing planned in literally a week, which would have taken me like 2 or 3 weeks before, but I've just had so much like motivation and inspiration for it. And it's crazy. And I think back like a week to like last weekend, just a week ago, and it's like I had no inspiration for it at all. I was just kind of existing in life, and just seeing where it took me. And then the spark came back, and I think back to when I was doing business and when I was fully focused on my coaching business and everything like that. I'm getting more and more sales and trying to get up to 3 grand a month, and 4 grand a month, and 5 grand a month, and eventually 10 grand a month. In that whole grind period, if I didn't do my work and if I took a break off work, then I just feel horrible about myself, because I wasn't actually working then for because I enjoyed business. I wasn't actually working then because I actually enjoyed running this business and doing the coaching and everything. I was working because I enjoyed the money from it, if that makes sense. Whereas now with filmmaking, when I truly enjoy it, it's like if I spend 3, 4, 5 hours in the morning before school trying to figure one thing out, and I make very, very little progress, and I don't even end up figuring this one like moment in the video out, I can finish it and still be really happy with the day's work, because I've spent time doing something I love. And even if I've made no progress, that doesn't matter. All that matters is I've spent time doing what I love. I've ticked off that box that says, have you spent time doing something that's truly you? Have you spent time going down the path that's truly your path? And even if I don't make any tangible progress, if I've just done that, then I can be happy, because when you're following your dreams, it becomes no longer about the results and quality of your work, but more so about if you're enjoying it or not. And so when the inspiration isn't there, I can just let go of it and be happy. And when the inspiration comes back, and when the motivation comes back, and when I get a new creative idea because I've seen something and I want to create, I will go at that with full force because I want to. It's like I don't have to force myself to do anything, and I'm so much more free like this, because you hear everyone talk about like the 9 to 5 and escaping the 9 to 5. Like you start a drop shipping business or whatever kind of business to escape the 9 to 5, and it's like, yeah, because I went down this exact path. Yeah, you start making a load of money, a load of money, and it feels really, really good. You feel like you're the main character. You feel like you're beating life. You feel like you're beating everyone else, and you feel like you're special. When in reality, you really haven't escaped anything, because you're no longer a slave to the 9 to 5 or to the system, as they call it. But you're now a slave to your own business. And yes, it can be a much better life than most jobs and everything, and that's undeniable. Like if it's either job or business all the way. But what's even better than that is when you just spend your life doing what you love, regardless. I mean, I'm pretty much broke right now. I gave all business up and everything for this. But when you spend your life doing something that you actually want to do and you actually truly love doing, in my opinion, it's so much better. Being the starving artist is so much better than being the depressed billionaire. Because I've kind of experienced both now. And at least in my experience, a starving artist, even if you are starving, even if you are broke, is being the artist, and that's what actually makes you truly happy. Because I no longer feel tied to anything now. I no longer feel pressure for anything. I can wake up, and obviously I've still got school and all that, but that's going to be ending soon, hopefully, when I finish my exams, and then I'm going to have loads of freedom and everything. But I no longer feel tied to anything. I no longer feel any pressure to be better. I can wake up and I can go back to sleep for 3 hours because I feel I need more sleep. And I cannot be pressured for more work because I'm just happy living life like this. Like literally this morning I woke up. I've got this next film I want to do. This morning I woke up at like 9 because I went to bed. I mean, last night I was kind of working on this film, but I woke up later at like 9 this morning. And I just still felt tired, and so I went back to sleep, and I woke up like 2 hours later. And I got up, and I was still feeling quite tired, but I was just like, you know what, I'll just get up. And I had a cold shower and everything. Cold shower because I wanted to have a cold shower, not because I was pressured by anything, because I felt like having a cold shower. So I had a cold shower. Then I came back down here, and still I didn't feel like figuring out the shots I was going to be getting for the next film or anything. I just didn't feel like it. And so I didn't do it. I didn't do it because the inspiration wasn't there, and so I would just went on chess.com and just started playing chess. And I learned a new opening. I learned the London system and everything. And I mean, I've not really kind of grinded it yet to get up to like a higher elo. So I'm playing against like 300 elo, 400 elo players. And I don't actually know what elo I'd be right now, but I'm beating basically everyone. I learned this new like opening. And it was fun doing that. It really, really was fun doing that. And that's basically all I've done today. I mean, it comes to now, and it's later now. It's 11:39 p.m. All my family's asleep, but now I've just got some inspiration to do some talking on camera. And so I've decided to do this. You know, it's like I can do what I want. I can do what I want, and that is so beautiful to me. Because I'm no longer doing anything out of fear. I'm not doing anything out of hate and running away from something. I'm no longer doing it out of pressure from anyone else. I'm now doing everything out of my own love for it and my own. I'm doing it out of myself. It's mine. Everything I do is me, if that makes sense now. And it's, in my opinion, it's just so beautiful because I'm no longer doing anything with like the out of darkness, if that makes sense. I'm doing it out of light. Everything, it's so hard to put, and this is almost like spirituality in a way, but it's like I'm connecting to the light, you know. It's like before in business, it was like I was seeing the light more then, but a lot of it was also running away from the darkness. But now it feels like I'm just connecting more and more to the light, and I'm becoming more sort of a being of light. Which is making me very, very happy. Yeah, I'm happy like this. That's all I'll say. Follow your dreams. Whatever you want to do, don't say, okay, I'm just gonna go make a load of money in business or get my job first, secure a job first, and go follow my dreams. Trust me, just start following your dreams now, and you'll just be so much happier instantly. But yeah, and I don't know what I'm gonna be selling. I don't know what I'm gonna be, whatever plugging on this channel now. But yeah, if you want to connect more with me, basically just check the description, and there'll probably be something there you can go check out. But as you can probably tell, I'm very, very tired, so I'm going to be getting to bed. But yeah, I hope this video has helped you in some way. And yeah, man, see ya.